Welcome back then to the All Live studio, and I'm delighted to say we have Ton de Weerd with us, who is Sales Director of Alpine Hearing Protection. Yep. Here are some of your goodies.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So I know that Alpine Hearing Protection do generic hearing protection, but tell us about the specific ones that you do, particularly for a rally situation.
Yes, okay. Well, what people mostly know are all these kind of foam and wax plugs. So foam and wax plugs, they have only one goal, which is to block all noise, which might be okay for sleeping circumstances or if you don't want to hear anything at all. But if you buy a ticket for an event or for a rally or whatever, you want to hear the sound, you want to hear the music, you want to hear the exhaust pipes, etc., because that's part of the feeling that you get of such an event. All our products do have special filters, so that reduces the noise, but you will still be able to have a discussion, to hear all the sounds that you want to hear. And that's the main difference between those regular foam plugs and the products as we produce.
Yeah, and great, like you say, that the fact that you can still feel it, you can still, because that's part of it, isn't it? The sound, especially in motorsport, that creates experience. But just to be able to hear that, but still be able to have a conversation and not have a headache by the end of the day.
Yeah, of course. Well, a lot of people know that kind of beep that they have in their ear. So if you're a whole day at a certain event, at the end of the day you hear that beep, that's annoying you. But you think, okay, that will be gone by the next day, so it's not a problem at all. But it is, because that's the first step to a hearing damage. Because cars like the WRC, they easily reach 130 decibels, which is way too much for your hearing. And of course not if you only hear it for a few seconds, but if you're for a longer period of time in that circumstances, you will get a hearing damage for sure.
And you've got them for grown-ups and for children looking at this?
That's correct. So we have an ear muff. That's this product, like we have here in black and white, and most certainly we will have them in pink as well in the near future.
That's for you.
That's for Abby.
I need the full ones, because I'd still be able to hear Julian if I had these. Yeah. Which is a useful thing.
I can imagine that, but I will give you a set with the filters at the end so that you will have it as well. Now we have the muffs for the children, and we have a product for adults. I can show you that's a product like this, which is an earplug. The red piece is the filter. You can very easily put them in your ear. You wear them like this, and you will still be able to hear everything around you, whilst you're well protected.
Now, Julian, you just said off camera how long you've been in this sport for. How's your hearing?
After what he's just said, obviously not as good as it should be, I don't think.
Okay.
20-odd years of listening to World Rally cars.
Well, what you see is especially with younger people, age 20, 25, they wear these kind of earbuds all day, listen music all day. And you see around 20-25% of those youngers already have a hearing problem. And it doesn't mean that they're completely deaf, but they have a hearing problem. And that's, of course, for such young people, wearing hearing aids is not what you like.
And obviously these products are so well suited to the motorsport environment, but for you particularly, because obviously we're right in the heart of the battle here in Rally Deutschland, are you a rally fan?
Well, rally is not that famous in Holland. I'm a Dutchman, so WRC is not very famous in our country. We have our Max Verstappen now, and the whole country is completely mad of Max Verstappen, and we're not that well known with the rally. I'm surprised here about the number of spectators, about the event, the size of the event, and everything that's taking place. It's fantastic to be here for a few days, and I like it very, very much.
Well, I think, obviously, yeah, Max Verstappen, Formula 1. But what I think you might have noticed as well, depending on how much you've been around, is the accessibility of rally compared to Formula 1.
Fantastic. Yesterday I was here, and then the cars came back to this area here for their changing the tires and things like that. Fantastic experience, and how close you can come to the drivers. That's amazing. That's I like cycling myself, and as a cycling fan, you see that as well. It's very approachable. You're very close to the fans are very close to the drivers. That's fantastic, and the atmosphere here is absolutely great.
And it's such a family supported sport, which would be brilliant for your products.
Absolutely. The thing is that we have to create awareness, and people do have to understand that if they wear our products, that they will still hear the exhaust pipe and the motors and the engines. They will absolutely still hear it. It takes time because misunderstanding for many people is that they think that they will not hear anything anymore. That's absolutely not true. Try the products and you will absolutely have a clear sound on the engines.
So where do we get these from?
You will get them at the merchandise booth, the WRC merchandise booth. You will have them with a branding of the WRC on the pouch, so that's very nice as a collector's item. And they're online available. And the Alpine products in general you can buy on marketplaces, pharmacies, etc.
Got to get a pink set for her.
I will get a pink set. I will arrange her a pink set, but then in the next interview you promise me to wear it.
I'll have a photo and I'll post it on live. There we go. Using the hashtag all live.
Okay.
So always be a part of the conversation here at WRC, and obviously we're looking at these great products, but they are available to buy if you're not here and coming to your stand. Like you say, you can go online.
They can always go to the merchandise booth of WRC. Products are available. Buy them and experience how good it is and how good you will still hear the engines.
And we hope that you become a full blooded rally fan by the end of this event.
I will do. I promise you. I'm halfway and I'm very close to being it.
Who's Max Verstappen?
I don't know.
Yeah. Some young guy that's doing quite well.
It seems to be that guy. I don't know.
Thank you so much, Tom.
You're
I
welcome.
really appreciate it, and bringing the products as well.
You're welcome. Thank you much for it.